Tuesday, Stampers! Welcome to another Template Tuesday. We are in our 2025 annual catalog card sketch, card template, pattern series. There are 14 card sketches in the 2025 annual catalog, Stampin' Up! Annual catalog. And this week, we have already done templates 1 through 12. This week we are on Lucky 13. I can't hardly believe that next week is our last template in this series. They have gone by so fast. I so appreciate each and every one of you who have messaged me and reached out and sent me the things that you're making. I love hearing from you guys and I love seeing what you're doing. So let's get started with template number 13. So we are working through our annual catalog, page 24. We have done 1 through 12 in our card sketches. We've made all those patterns for our pattern box so we can have all of this ideas and inspiration when we can't think of something, right? Well, today we are on number 13. If you've missed any of our previous ones, or if you need one of these catalogs and you'd love me to be your demonstrator, oh, that would be such an honor. My blog is stampinqueenbee.com, and there is a button on the home page where you can request a catalog if you need one. And all of my templates from 1 through 12, those are all in a playlist on YouTube for Template Tuesday 2025 if you need a refresher on any of those. So this week we're on number 13. We're going to be making this fun tag, but I don't want it to fool you because it could, yes, be a tag. However, you can also put this right on top of a card front and make a beautiful card out of it as well. So any of these tags can also be made into card fronts, and it can be awesome cards to give out as well. So let's get started with our template today. It's a real easy one. Let me bring in my sticky with the measurements for you. So you're going to need your tag base. So you want it to be something that's about 2.5 by 2.5 inches, a shape that is about 2.5 by 2.5 inches. You're going to need 2 additional shapes or images. So those are about 1.5 inches each. You'll need a sentiment and you'll need a bow. So that is what you will need to make today's template. You can go ahead and take a screenshot of that if you need it. Let me show you some of the pieces where they came from. So this here is from our foiled frames and labels ephemera pack, and there's all these laser cut. You can just punch them right out, ready to go, different shapes and frames, and that is where this tag base came from today. My sentiment came from the Greetings for All Mix and Match ephemera. So these are sentiments that are already printed and die cut. You just pop them right out, add a little bit of adhesive, and they make great sentiments. So that's where our congratulations came from today. And then our 2 fun images, those could be stamped images, those could be shapes that you punched or die cut out. I am using the Good Times Mix and Match ephemera, and these are all kinds of fun images. These actually have adhesive on the back of them. There's kind of like stickers. You can punch them out and use them as stickers, peel off the back, or you can pop them out and put dimensionals on the back if you wanted to pop them up. And so that's where those 2 images came from today. So let's put these together. This is so easy because these, like I said, have that adhesive on it. So let's start with our books here. We've got our tag base, and so look how easy this is. There is adhesive, and we can just peel that right off. Now it's sticky, right? Okay, let's put our books, yeah, that's the right way. And so we can put them on, just right on to our tag here. We'll get our cup of coffee. And we're just going to put this right next to it. So you're just going to put your 2 shapes on. Then we're going to take our sentiment here. Because this is going to go in my pattern box, I want it to be real flat so I can fit more patterns on there. So I'm just going to go ahead and add a little bit of adhesive. So your sentiment, you want it to be about the length of your tag here. It could go a little bit over or it could be a little bit under. Remember, I put about on all of our patterns because you could do so much with these, right? This could be a little bigger. I'm just straightening it out there. This could be a little bit of a bigger tag. These could be a little bit smaller or a little bit bigger. Our sentiment could be a little smaller, a little bigger, and the sketch will still work, right? Then we'll just take a tiny bit of glue and add a dot there. And we're gonna take our linen thread bow we have. You could use a mini glue dot as well, but I'm just gonna hold that there for a second. And then we have an awesome tag done. So this could be on top of a package, right? This could be tied to a gift, or we could bring in a card base and pop it right on the front, and there we have an awesome congratulations card ready to go. Isn't that fun? I love this template. So it could be a tag or it could be a card. Let me show you another one I did with those same ephemera pieces and same sentiment. I put a different bow on it. And actually this tag was a die cut shape. So this one came from our Nested Essentials. It's this largest tag here. And that can be an awesome base for your tag. So it could be a tag, it could be a die cut, or it could just be a different shape. And same thing with this one. We could use it as a tag, or we could mount it right on front of a card base, and you have a really simple, easy thank you card ready to go as well. So I love that whether it's a tag or a card, it can be used, right, as either. And it just gives us so many options for what we create. All right, so let me come back around here and say thanks for watching today. Happy Tuesday again, and I can't wait to see how much you love this template like you've loved all of the rest. I think it's so awesome that Stampin' Up! Has put these in our annual catalog for us. Our catalog is so much more than a product catalog. It is inspiration, it's ideas, it's design elements and patterns. It is like something you want to hang on to, right? So I love it, and I know you guys do too. I'll see you next Tuesday for our very last template in our 2025 annual catalog series. It has been so much fun, and I can't wait to share that last fun template with you for our pattern box. Have a great week, everyone. I'll see you next Tuesday.